This is what climate breakdown really means, warned politicians across Europe today as parts of Rhodes smoulder. The hottest summer ever, no rain, then the wind.
It's on fire 5 days now, and they have no control of the fire. We need help, so anybody from outside hearing, send help us.
Tourists get to fly home from this, but in the panic of a late night evacuation with small children, it is a nightmare.
People were trying to put their luggage and their kids up at the front of these boats, and then adults were going in to try and climb ladders to get up at the back. Water up to here in most people, boats swaying quite a bit, kids terrified. You could see the fire quite close to where we were.
As we were coming down the coast in the boat, there was wildfires all down the country. You could see it because it's glowing orange, sort of all down the country. So the fires are terrible, really bad.
10% of Rhodes is affected, say the Foreign Office. Official travel advice: consult your tour operator. Some airlines have cancelled flights, others are still running.
If you're due to travel later on this week to parts of the island which have been affected by these fires, well, it's a fluid situation. The next thing that will happen, once the fires are totally under control, there'll be an assessment of the damage that's been caused. Hopefully to the hotels, very little, but that's something that they'll have to look into. So basically, if the tour operator's done that and said, well, actually, everything's fine, it's back to normal, then you will still be going.
Overnight, new fires started 1,000 kilometers away in Corfu, and firefighters from across the region, used to the searing heat of a Mediterranean summer, piled into Rhodes. But the long-term implications, what's making fire season worse? Scientists in no doubt, likewise the Greek PM.
Unfortunately, our country finds itself in a battle with the climate crisis, the threat of our time, which challenges the planet, especially the Med.
And satellite imagery is foreboding, to say the least. The fires in Rhodes took off in areas rated extreme or very extreme danger. The risk? Similarly parched conditions exist in Turkey, Crete, parts of mainland Greece, mainland Italy, Sicily, Tunisia, Sardinia, Algeria and central Spain. All it takes for an existing blaze to quickly burn out of control, a turn of the wind. The focus thus far, Rhodes. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen tweeted her full support for Greece, which is confronted with devastating forest fires and a heavy heat wave due, she wrote, to climate change. But as we go to air, grim news from Algeria. 10 soldiers dead, 15 others injured, fighting a forest fire. This is not just about livelihoods, it is about life itself. The challenge for leaders as the stark reality of climate chaos burns closer and closer to home.